folks.
Ooh.
Welcome back to Tales from the Crypt, Season 2, Episode 2. We're continuing our dark journey with the Crypt Keeper, giving you all those fucking seasons because you know you want it deep down inside, and we're going to keep giving what you want. So, Tales from the Crypt, Season 2, Episode 2, Season 2, Episode 2, Season 2, Episode 2 is the switch. You thought your fucking camera was fucked up or your video was like, it's buffering.
I thought I was just really high.
Directed by, arguably the best director since Nolan. Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking directed this bitch, which by itself already got 5 cool points. And not to mention the fact that he's in the very opening scene. You see the Crypt Keeper doing, the dumbbell rolls, and then, Schwarzenegger pops up and is like, do you want to be a sack of balls for the rest of your death? Get pumping!
What's the matter with you? You want to keep that 90-pound corpse for the rest of your death? Keep pumping. I tell the story. Tonight's story is about an old man who finds a new wrinkle in a fountain of youth.
Dude, I kind of hated you a little bit.
Why?
Because you told me about it. At first when you told
I
me...
hate you all the time.
I know, but you watched the episode first, right? So you knew it happened, and when you told me about it, you were like, dude, Arnold Schwarzenegger directed it, and it's in the episode. And I was like, at first I was like, that's awesome. Yeah. I'm really excited.
It's dope.
But then I watched it, and I thought, what would it have been like if I didn't know?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll check my schedule the next time and make sure that you're ready.
You robbed that from me.
I forgot the part where that was my problem. So,
yeah, well, your Uncle Ben's gonna die later.
Well, I don't like rice anyway. It's a kooky makootsy episode. This old man, he's enamored with a girl like 3 times younger than him. She's pretty sexy, I get it. And he's got all this money, he's a millionaire, and what he realizes is that, he is in love with her. And he's telling his butler in his mansion, well, I want to make sure that she loves me for me and not for my money. Because she's like, you're too old, like, you're nasty. You're like, you could be my grandfather. So what he does is he goes and tries to go to a plastic surgeon to get his shit fixed, and they can only reduce his age to like 20 years maybe with maximum effort. And he's like, I need to look like I'm 30-something years old. So he finds this kooky-ass scientist after a referral who's going to take most of his fucking money to do this unique procedure.
The doctor was the worst actor I've ever seen.
I love that guy.
I liked him though. He was like, it's impossible.
That's impossible.
I heard there's someone who can do it.
But I don't know what the moral of the story was at the end, because there's always some kind of moral. I was like, you shouldn't treat people like this at the end of each episode. This one was just kind of like, so you should have just kept your fucking money. I don't know.
I think the moral of the story was you should always just be who you are.
He tried.
Stars, the more you know. But yeah, no, he tried to, but he lied to her in the beginning of the episode, remember?
Because he was trying to say you a gold digging bitch.
Basically crusty Batman, because he's got his butler over there, and he's like, tell me, Doohickey, or whatever his name was. I say that because the actor's name, the main guy in this, is William Hickey, and if you've seen his face, you fucking know who he is. You'll sit there the entire episode going, who the fuck is that guy?
He does have that face, but
and that voice.
I can only remember him from Major Payne when he was like, when Payne showed up to take over for, the reform school, and he was like, oh, you're in charge of the Green Boys. He's like, the Green Boys, sir? He's like, yeah. He's like, when they stand next to trees, I can't see them.
I know I've seen him in like 100 different things before, but I couldn't figure it out. But dude, him and the girl, Kelly Preston, she is pretty hot. She is, and her hotness stayed for many years. She was the hot redhead that broke Jerry Maguire's heart. Remember? And he has sex with her in the conference room, and she's screaming, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, while he's holding her. You remember that scene? I'll never forget it.
I like it.
It's the day I realized that
you were gay.
I liked her.
So, yeah, it's the day that you realized I like staring at Tom Cruise's butt.
That's what I couldn't, it was sweaty.
Well, who doesn't?
It was glistening.
So, yeah,
glistening.
It was overall is a solid episode, and like I said, the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger had a part in this, especially a huge part, he directed it, and he's in the very beginning of it with introducing him with the Crypt Keeper, just made it fucking cool, man. It really did have that, because it came out in '92. It just had that cool early '90s feel, because it was still Terminator 2 days. I feel bad for the old guy because he does everything this bitch wants, everything. I mean,
That's all my money.
He gets his dick cut off and replaced with another man's strong dick. and long dick style doesn't save the day.
I understood her point at first because she's like, but you're old, and then like he comes back and she's like, yeah, but your face is fucking weird looking, because it did look creepy as shit.
He looked like Alec Baldwin in The Shadow when he puts on a fake mask.
And then he goes and he gets his core replaced, which is the second thing you do in life. But no, he goes and gets his core
not with hard work and vitamins.
But then he's out on Venice Beach and he's like, he's doing these pull-ups, and she's like, let's go swimming whatever his name was, and then she realized that his legs are all fucked up, and she's like,
because he still has like old man legs.
At that point, it's like if you like him for who he is, like, and now he's like the most attractive guy ever. Now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, but you got crusty toes.
I know, but you know what he should have done? He should have never. How did he not notice that his legs were like it didn't match his? Well, he basically had chicken legs, and he had like a normal, like huge body and a chicken leg. All he had to do was just not go swimming, and he could have fucked her. And she's like, "Your legs fell." It's like, honey, he doesn't.
Dude, fuck leg day, bro.
Yeah, leg day sucks, according to a lot.
It's the vertical equinox. I can't do legs today. That's all he had to say.
Because I have a goddamn back.
He could have got some of those pajama pants and just pull his wiener out through the little slot.
Well, maybe his dick was just really bad, but this must have been before Viagra was really swinging.
Well, that's the thing. His legs bothered her, but his fucking voice didn't.
You ready?
Let's go. What's wrong?
I mean, what else do you want?
It's fucking hilarious, dude. And then on top of that, at the end of it, what happens is he goes back, and I thought I could see it coming from a million miles away. I thought it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, binoculars.
And then, but when it gets to the end, like he gets the complete package. He gets the dick and balls and everything, and he goes and shows up, and he's like, "I've done it, Barbara. Don't you love me?" And she opens up the door, and of course she's moved uptown, and she's
uptown, bunk you up. Uptown, bunk you up.
She's like, "I've married someone else because I need financial security because now he's broke as fuck because he spent all his money getting this done for her." But what did surprise me though, I saw that coming, but what shocked the shit out of me was that I didn't expect the young guy who had been adopting his body parts. I want to take his face off.
I
was gonna be there.
I kind of saw that coming because when when the one mad scientist was talking about like, you know, at the very end replacing the young guy's dick and balls and legs and everything and making the final transformation for this guy. You know, the older guy was like, "Are you sure he's down for that?" He's like, "Oh, he's very happy with his money." So at that point, he just wanted to be rich.
I thought that dude was going to come back and try to kill him or
See,
something.
another thing I thought about too is like, did you just replace the body parts? Because it's like, I guess you did, but then I thought maybe what was going to happen was just, like he was doing pull-ups and stuff. They didn't replace his heart and shit, so his heart was still like an old man heart, and he would have like dropped dead of a heart attack.
Yeah,
that would have made more sense, but it wasn't. I know he's not, but he reminded me of the guy from Winter Soldier that became the box space.
I know who you're talking about.
It's not him. He just
the little
like,
German.
Yeah, the little German.
The little German
that could.
Mein Gott.
Okay, mein
CRYPT.
CRYPT.
That's an excellent Halloween party idea.
Danke.
I can't wait.
So
to put
overall,
that in my journal.
The overall score, I'm gonna give it an 8.0. Solid movie, solid show. Does it fit in overall with the Tales from the Crypt? Yeah, I mean just a little bit, you know, weird, Willy Wonka style.
I dug it, dude. I actually felt like the direction on this was just as good as some of the other ones. I thut Arnold Schwarzenegger did a good job directing.
He did a really good job.
The shots looked good.
As long as you keep him within 25 minutes. You know, in short distances, he's very dangerous. In long distances, he's over. He's lost.
But dude, it's Arnold, man. He's fucking successful in every goddamn thing he does.
He's like, milk is for babies. I drink beer.
Getting a pump is like coming. I actually liked it in the beginning of the episode when he was talking to him too, because he got excited. He put his arm around him. He's like, "Now we have a tale for you, and I'm going to tell it."
I just wish Arnold was my person. He was like, "No, keep pumping. Drive your enemies before you. Call you women."
The limitation of the women. But yeah, no, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger pumps it up to a 9 for me. I fucking loved it.
Wowzers.
It was awesome. It was a fun ass episode, and the Crypt Keeper was on point too.
Hey, that girl kind of looks like a girl I work with. She just started.
Good for you. Maybe you'll write me a song about how I don't give a shit.
I will.
We love your fucking faces if you're the channel. Comment down below. And if you made me fuck up, Jay.
Oh,
you made me fuck up.
I don't care. You always do.
It's the first video of the
Don't
night.
blame me if you're sharp. You have ruined your performance. Do not ruin mine.
My mic's there and I'm taking it. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you. Okay?
You know what you think of The Switch? Don't you think of the Jennifer Aniston, Jason Bateman heartfelt movie called The Switch? I did.
I want the Criterion Collection Blu-ray of that now.
It was about cum.